Hey guys, it's RCK, and I'm glad to have you back here again for our next episode of our Naba series we have going on. Of course, next, the turns we're going over for this episode are going to be turn 22, turn 23, and turn 24. We should have a lot of interesting things ahead of us here if you look at these battles we have going on between people. Should be pretty cool. Um, Looks like a Priest King, probably was a M.A. Mickland, has claimed the throne of the Second Age. Interesting. We searched and found no magic sites. We found a magic site here in Kern. We'll look at that later. It's an ice brick tower, which is actually a very nice site, and we'll look at that and talk about it as we look at the battle map. Next, we have a battle here with Lemuria, us attacking Lemuria, of course, trying to cut him off a little bit more, trying to take a little bit more income away. This is just one PD, and if we've seen anything like this before, I mean, of course, we can take out one PD with our vampire helmet thug here. Next, we see Olm here attacking Lemuria. So that is the other person who's currently fighting. He's going with a lot of these guardians with their magic weapon attacks here. So very, very nice. The whatever the not Blade Wind, Iron Blizzard. Is it Iron Blizzard? I don't remember, but it does damage to um magical units. Are these guys magical? I don't remember. No, they're not. They're just undead. But yeah, these guardians should be able to take out the Lemurian ghost fairly easily. I mean, they're dealing so much damage, and since it's a magical weapon, I mean, they're going hitting 0 prot, so they are dealing way enough damage. As long as they're able to actually get a hit off on them. What are their attacks? So attack skill sitting at 12, defense skill sitting at 13. Okay, so they're about evened out there, so it's not too bad. Iron darts, that's what they're casting there. I mean, I can look and see. I don't exactly remember what's. Well, okay, we gotta look through these first. And of course, we have. We actually lost a Black Lord here. How interesting. Um, we have another battle here, but we end up retreating. And I believe she actually makes it out alive against these Ichthids here. So let's see. Retreat details. The retreat is successfully good. So we've been very, very unlucky with actually thugging with our other Mullikas here. Of course, we've already lost one. We see the second one has bounced off, and the original one is still going strong. So that's why I try to tell you while you're watching this. Now I do not thug Mullikas at all. Possibly if I do anything with them, I might magic phase them into a province to do like a casting or two of air elementals and then sneak them away. So that's usually as far as my thugging goes for them. I won't fully equip them up with items and send them into combat anymore. So here we have Olm attacking Lemuria here in a second location. Very, very small squad. It looks about like 10 guardians with one of these priest smiths here against one PD. I feel like he will take this, and he did. And next we see Pangea fighting Jotunheim here in the Lost Canyon range. So let's see what we have going on. Ooh, so this actually is a fort battle. We have a lot of white centaurs here. Of course, we're looking at their bliss. And we have a lot of troops from Jotunheim here. Lots of these undead giants, these long dead giants, along with just normal long dead. We see a few sacreds here in the back. Now, these guys are about 100 gold apiece. They do have some priest with him, holy level 2. So he's able to bless them, of course. A Shambler Chief and a Mountain King, I assume, to move all these troops. As long as the giants should be able to deal some damage here with this 23 Pierce. As long as they can get hits off. Because, yeah, defense skill of 18 is going to be difficult to hit them, but you might be able to deal some real damage when you finally do hit them. Let's go ahead and play the battle. I don't know if these guys get here in time. I like these rock hurlers up here on the walls. I feel like they definitely should have blocked them off a little bit more. Maybe going a square formation with these long dead and push them farther up. Because now they have so much surface area. These white centaurs have so much surface area to these giants here that um, the giants really aren't able to take advantage of finding them here in this divot here between the walls. The blessing in is attack, skill, poison resistance, fire resistance, fate weaving, and awe. If you did not remember previously, this is one that is berserking. Okay. 38 damage there from a boulder, it looked like. I feel like Pangea is taking a few losses here. We have a mutant werewolf here from the transformation. This is the Giant Splash, Magic Weapon, Poison, Reinvig, Magical Resistance, Dark Vision, Leadership. Possibly a Dormant Regen Bless too. Some of the White Centaurs actually being frozen. Hmm. Very interesting. And we do see 12 White Centaurs going down from Pangea. I mean, that's over a turn worth of recruitment. Possibly that might even be 2 turns worth of recruitment. But lots of Long Dead being lost, 400 gold, and Sacreds being lost. 3 gems for a Mound King being lost. But White Centaurs, they're expensive as well. So, gold-wise, I think Pangea probably lost more, but time and gem-wise, Jotunheim lost more. Very interesting. So we had some unexpected events. We have +9 nature, plus 329 gold. Construction of a fortress completed. Construction of a fortress is completed. A giant fortress is completed. So definitely getting our economy rolling here. And let's go and check out that magic site we had earlier. So, this is a Water 1 gem site that also enables the recruitment of a Mage of Winter. This is going to give us a Water 2 Death 1 Mage. This is pretty important here. Not only will we be getting Water 2, which was kind of difficult. Actually, it doesn't matter. Kind of difficult for us to get because before we actually never had a chance of even getting a Water 2 random. So this is actually very nice. It breaks us up into high water. It actually is so nice. Once we hit Conjuration 6, is it 6? It should be 6, I think. You can make a water bracelet. A water bracelet will boost the Mage of Winter to 3. From there, you can make a robe, which from 3 anyway, I think you can make the Sea King, the underwater sea troll or whatever. You can do Sea King's Court. You can do Summon Bishop Fish, so you get a Holy 3s. You'll get a Water 3, and then you can boost them up to a Water 5. So that's a lot of potential there for sure once you have the Robe of the Sea and the Water Bracelet on a Water 2. And we also get broken into Death here since we have no other mage that we can easily recruit that will also be Death. Now I think, yeah, they do have a 10% random, but I'm not going to sit here and spend 20 turns trying to get a Lion Tribe, so since we get guaranteed Death ones on these. So very, very interesting. They're a great site for us to find just on a Water 1 search. I'm looking at we're also getting some water search here in the underwater provinces just to see. This is how it looks here in the north, of course, was fighting Lemuria. We're moving all the way back to the land here. From there, we will see how Lemuria will be going after us. We also see Ulm on this island. We see a mod nation on this island. And we see Pangea. This was like the horse style nation, Nuhala. We have Ermor and we have Pangea. So very, very interesting. I don't think Pangea is going to like that all too much because he's definitely going to want these forests here for forts. But Pangea is kind of far away. He's 1, 2, 3, well, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 province away from these. I mean, not sure where exactly Ermor is, but there's. Oh, hold on. There he is. Never mind. Yeah, Pangea is not going to get that. Not if Ermor has it first. I don't think he's going to give up land that close to his capital there. So, Ermor has spawned here on this very, very small island here. So my assumption is they probably have like some of this area. Probably some over the bridges either way. And then Pangea has spawned over here at 62. So they're honestly, they're kind of a fair distance away from each other still. See him spawn over here in this forest, but very interesting. Pangea has expanded very well, but he's still very close to Ermor and kind of far away from his reinforcing cap. But that road should help him a little bit. But I mean, you'll have to walk through mountains and forest, mountains, highlands, to finally get to said road. We see Ulm pushing Lemuria here. We see lots and lots of forts from Lemurian temples, of course. I mean, it is turn 22. But surprised to see this many up already. See, so I mean, 600 gold, 900 gold to make him into a fort like this. There's his cap right there. And then an additional 400 gold to get each one of these temples. I mean that's a lot. I don't know if he has more elsewhere, but yeah, that's definitely a lot of gold spent here. Already, I could definitely see him having about maybe 1 or 2 less around this turn time. I don't know. He probably expanded very, very well because remember he was fighting all the way over here. They're raiding him. I assume he had some of this. Probably had some of this. He didn't have all that water. We have to keep that in mind. He owned like, he was making like about 160 more, 170 more. Yeah, about 170, 180 more than he is now. Just from our little bit of rating. So we've had this for a turn or two now. So that was almost the fort's, almost starting a fort's worth of gold here. We are starting some forts underwater. If Lemuria comes back and beats us, I would be extremely tempted to destroy these forts just to make him have to pay for them. Because we can't really defend them all that well against Lemuria. I mean, if Pangea wants to get some underwater stuff, we can probably defend it fairly well. But against Lemuria, that'd be a little different. So we are definitely doing that. It also gives us a good spot to summon Bishop Fish later, along with other water summons here in DE. Bishop Fish isn't DE, but there are others. So we do see Pangea really pushing here onto Jotunheim. Of course, already right outside their cap circle. Other than that, they have been doing some fairly deep raiding. So yeah, very, very interesting. I don't think we see the cap for Pangea. And that is what is currently going on in the game, guys. Krieg has not fought anything else. Now we do see Kangobia here. And we do see Pangea. So don't know if it's this Pangea, don't know if it's this Pangea. They're neighbors. But it's interesting to see that Pangea is in Kangobia's cap circle here, while this fight back and forth with Mictland is still going on. I don't remember if Pangea joined in the world war fighting Kangobia or not. It is a possibility. It's also a strong possibility that he did not really focus on expansion law since he was rushing the person to begin with. So it gave Pangea a chance to take all these forests, and Pangea's like, yeah, you're not getting your forest back. If you do take it back from us, we'll go to war with you. And at that point, that puts Kangobia here in a 2v1 So it wouldn't be that great for him. Upgrading the fortress, building a temple, and upgrading the forest here in 33, building a temple in 13, researching here in 32. We're making the Caribs a little bit. I think we go to Carib expansion or Carib here. Building a giant palisade here in 51. Sure, I think we were doing something with him before we clicked off. Researching giant palisade in 65. Just due to the point of us already having built a temple and a lab here to get these shaman. No point in not building a fortress on top of it. I believe at this point we already started. Yeah, we already had the fortress going, so we're just gonna finish it. And but I mean, we're not gonna be getting any more shaman after that. It's just gonna be full Mage of Winters, even if they take 2 turns to build. Other than that, we are searching for nature ever so slowly. We haven't figured out there's a death site here in 86 yet. We're starting to site search for the Malika here. A fire 4, a fire 3, air 4, earth 1. We will have another Malika ready next turn. We have a fire 4 here ready, going out to site search, of course, in the northern provinces here. Unfortunate that it is the one that has disease, so hopefully we don't get diseased. Should be blood hunting with this guy here, but I really didn't do it because blood was kind of so far away still at this point in the game, in that we had to research up to 5 to get Gulas, and I had no intentions of going to blood 5 anytime soon, just to hunt with a blood 3. Now we do have 3 blood slaves already, so we could have definitely have. I mean, we're going to construction 4 now. We could have got just a few more blood slaves, made a dowsing rod, put them on him. It'd be a blood 3 searching with a extra blood 1 to it, so that'd be really, really good. He'd probably get a lot of slaves for us, but it's just not what we're doing at the moment. So let's go over to turn 23. Continue. Naba. Okay, so we've been site searching for a lot of sites, but unfortunately we found nothing anywhere. But of course, a lot of these guys are water. 3 of these guys are water 1s, so is it really that surprising? Next, we see Lemuria attacking us, Lemuria attacking Ulm, Pangea attacking Jotunheim. An unexpected event happened. We got a Knight of the Deeps. So, cool. See the Untamed. Giant Fortress is completed. So let's watch the first battle here with not Ulm, versus Lemuria versus us. And we have a very, very large force here that have magic weapons and hit very hard. So, we also have an attack skill 15. We have our prophet here, and yeah, I don't think Lemuria saw this coming. This is actually a force that was in Ulm's land that Lemuria then used to attack in my land, I guess to get it away from Ulm's army, not knowing it would run into my army. So there's one gone. We're surrounding the other 3. They're getting hit with arrows. Chip damage getting through here and there. Looks like we were dealing some damage to ourselves. There's one gone. There's another one gone. And there's the 4th one gone. Pretty big hit to Lemuria there. For really no kills at all. They killed 1 elite soldier. Then they killed 2 Vanguard. And I mean, we killed 4 Centurions. I'll take that trade any day. So that was very, very lucky for us that we caught them. Next, we see a battle here with Lemuria and Ulm. Looks like Lemuria has a fairly large stack here against Ulm's guardians, which they are set to retreat. Yeah, a whole lot there. We have shade beasts, we have apparitions, a touch of leprosy, of course. They have a lot of Hastades and Peltists and standards. Charias. So there's 1, 2 centurion, 3 centurions. A holy, oh yeah, they're holy 3. A few shades here in the back, along with some shadow tribunes. I don't know if I mean, I probably would have put those 4 shadow tribunes on, or 5 shadow on getting more troops, making more shadows. I didn't know apparitions had ethereal. I guess this is vengeful spirit, I suppose. I thought it had 2 more centurions in there. Yeah, 7 centurions in all, 5 shadow tribunes, a total of 391 units. Very strong. Very, very interesting. Let's go see where he attacked us. So he attacked us here in 98. I think he attacked one of these provinces last turn. Maybe here, maybe somewhere. I don't exactly remember. Maybe it was that one. But then tried to jump over and attack me and not to see it coming. And yeah, that was good. Where you go? Okay, so we actually pulled this Malika here with gems, actually, because we think we used our fire gems in that battle. Not entirely sure. I think we're site searching. We're going to site search here, but instead we threw a few gems onto this Malika, and we're throwing them into this to put up flaming arrows. Here is our Knight of the Deeps. A little cool item, or a little cool character we have there. Sorry guys, I'm real tired. Did we watch that Pangea battle? No, okay, it's a Black Harpy pinging. Okay. But we do see some province taken here from Jotunheim. Of course, he lost his castle and he's lost these 2 provinces, but he's starting to amass a fairly large force, a big fight for the middle here. And we also see that Lemuria is in this lake over here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to 146 and we're going to cut them off from that income of all 3 of those provinces there. Yeah, so taking 4 provinces off them at once is pretty. It's gonna hurt them. It's gonna hurt them a lot. Okay, this army here was way back here in its capital. We see this Untitled nation here starting to attack them as well. But yeah, if we can continuously hurt its economy even more, we are probably in good shape, because he won't be able to leave this war efficiently as he would otherwise, because he'd still be making all his income. Of course, he doesn't have upkeep, so he'll be piling that money up as he fights back these enemies. He's going to be able to build temples inside. He will be able to put up forts after his enemy has stopped attacking him. So yeah, we're definitely taking 146 to stop the income from here. So that should be a fairly strong play for us. Seeing a Malika in again. Probably shouldn't be doing that. Here we got a Earth 2, nature, or Air 3, Fire 3. So very interesting about that Earth 2. Of course, you can make Earth boots. From there, you can make Dwarven hammers. And we do have a large income of Earth gems, or a large stockpile at this point. Definitely need to work on that. And that is all we have going on. Building a lab here in 33. We should be ready in 2 more turns. Start making cribs every turn out of it. Other than that, we are making them out of 56, and we are making them out of 32. 65 will be ready next month, and 86 has been completed. 3 more months just to get the palisade up on 51, which is a throne. And then 4 more months for the one in Nethermark and the cap circle. We're still going to throne it, even though we're still going to put a castle on it, regardless if it's a cap circle or not. Standing more water mages. Ooh, sorry. Sending more water mages out to actually get some site searching done here in the underwater provinces. But other than that, yeah, very nice. We got that bump there. We're looking to go ahead, clear off 109, so we have that thrown under our belt, and then we're going to go from there. So, should be a very interesting battle, next turn being turn 24. So, you guys are in for a real treat, of course. T4. Okay, guessing borders. And we have a lot of battles here. Kangobia attacking Krieg, me attacking Independence twice, me attacking Lemuria, Pangea attacking Jotunheim, and we found some magic sites as well. Interesting. Let's see. Garden of Frozen Flowers, now that is a +1 water gem. A maze is... It's a maze 2 or 1 astral? Hold on. 2. Very, very nice. Boosting our astral up to 3 at this point. Very nice. So let's go ahead and watch this battle here of our thug attacking Lemuria here, cutting him off from a lot of provinces. And he has a fair few troops here. We better be careful because this lifelink I don't think will work with these troops here. Getting harassed down pretty heavily at this point. We have a Centurion here, rather dangerous, but we are hitting something with that lifelink, I'll tell you. So I think it might, I guess it could possibly work against them. Taking, the Centurion's being dealt damage there. I bet that's what it is. How much are you down to? 7. Okay, Centurion's gone. Nope, he's moved over 1. Taking some squares out here and there. We're taking some damage. We have routed at this point. If we stayed in the battle, I feel like we could have definitely won. As long as we don't rout. So this is going to be a long one. We're still at 47 hit points. We're taking 4, gaining 4. Gaining 1. Gaining 1. Very, very interesting. We're at 51 hit points. Gaining 3. Oh, we must take some damage there, yeah. I wonder how much longer before this mage here retreats. Or we might time out. Because they can't kill us and we can't kill all them. It's good to see the Vampiric Drain works on the ghost, though. I couldn't exactly remember. I don't know. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I mean, possibly because they're not inanimate. Does not infect inanimate troops yet. Okay, so that's why it doesn't hit skeletons. And that's why I hit ghosts instead. Cool. Look at all this experience pips. Ooh, we do have a chest wound here and a limp. So +5 encumbrance, not good. Combat speed half, not good. Not good. Not good at all. Encumbrance 13, we're falling asleep. Not good at all. Very unfortunate for us. So let's go ahead and in that battle, and we do end up losing our Malika. Very, very unfortunate for us, but it looked like we just accumulated too many afflictions there at the end, and we were not able to fight off all of the skeletons and ghosts there. I think it got down to the point where it was just skeletons fighting, and then Since we couldn't life drain anymore, and we started taking damage due to us having a couple of afflictions on us. It was a lot. It was a really. I remember watching it. It was a really long battle, but we did take out Centurion as well, so that is good. That sucks. We did lose this mage here. This is the videos on how not to thug with Malachus, if anybody was wondering. So here we have a battle here in the Divine Ocean. Third time's the charm here with this province. So we'll see what we can do. Minus can misform skill of heroes. Up to 19 attack skill. I mean, with a Link 5 weapon and 19 attack skill and 15 strength, I mean, we should be able to get some. We may be able to get some repels off. Let's go ahead and skip instead of staring at those guys for too long, and we do end up winning. Good. Next, we have a battle here with Pangea and Jotunheim. Of course, they are still duking it out over these lands. We have a raiding force of White Centaurs versus 1 PD. I believe we all know what is going to happen here, of course, and there it is. Next, we are fighting another battle. Now, this is going to be our throne battle here in the north, the Fire Snake Throne. So, this is going to be a fun one. Not as clean lines, but okay. The Solar Serpent with his Solar Serpent buddies. Fire Snakes. Yeah, lots of AoE being dealt there to those guys. These Wisps might be quite a problem with their defense skill of 30, or no, 20. Because they'd be really hard to hit. Especially to our guys that don't have magic weapons. But they are like one-hit kills, though. Ooh, so we got a lot of arrows coming down on that side. We have the Jane Guard and Elite Guard here pulling in, attacking this middle flank here. Of course, we're shooting a few of our own guys. These Will-O-Wisps are doing work over here. When you're having all these flame burst attacks here, guys, that don't have flame resistance, where these Jane Guard have at least 5. So it doesn't hurt as much, but these elite soldiers, they catch on fire. There's a chance they might die. So still at 155. Still have a ton of gems left. Really surprised that we did not see them use any. Getting 16.5 points, but they're routing here. So I feel like we did take some losses here for sure. But so did the enemy, but it's not really an enemy since it's independence. We'll look. So we lost 20 Jan Guard and 36 elite soldiers here. Very, very unfortunate. Heavy losses on our part. More than likely, we should probably have waited a turn or two. Waited for some more reinforcements. But then again, I'm like, what was it really saving there if we just went ahead? I mean, there's a chance that someone else could have took it. I doubt it because they're at war, but still. But we did take out the entirety of the throne. And then next we see a battle in Kangobia versus Krieg in the Great Mountains. So these are Kangobia's sacreds that are real strong from what I've heard. Let me pick one who's blessed. Come on. There we go. Attack skill plus 4, magic weapon, shock resistance 15, fire resistance 10, blood surge, awe. And these guys hit like trucks here with this glaive doing pierce and slash damage, or is it just a chance of it doing but either or, I can't exactly remember. Regardless, 31 damage, that's going in. That's going to be tearing them up. Attack skill of 17, very nice. They have formation fighters, so you can fit 2 to a square. High hit points, high protection at 21. Yeah, these guys are strong. They have, so they'll still put them at 4 attacks per square, even though they're a size 4 unit. Yeah. Then we have all these Canobob from Kangobia. Canogob, I don't know. A lot of these slave troopers here. Of course, they're getting hit by arrows and torn up relatively easy. We'll go ahead and look at the report from that. So, Kangobia loses 2 sacreds and 30 of his chaff. And Krieg has lost a lot. Demon Grunts, imps, lots and lots of imps. Light infantry, villains, assassins, cultists, crossbowmen, demon. Oh, I already said demon grunts. Heavy infantry. Very, very interesting there. Next, we can go ahead and we can look at these unexpected events that we had. Now, we had another gold event being 122 gold. A lab is being gained, astral death, nature, and a handful of acorns gained. Did I click on the wrong one? And then we have some unrest in the water provinces. Go figure. So, still continuing to research. I mean, it should be like this. We should have switched these guys out and just set them to this because we definitely need the manpower back up. For sure. We still see a fairly decent sized force from Jotunheim here. Have to keep that in mind. We are making mages of winter already, or trying to at least. So we do see Ulm's Underwater Dragon. I was wondering when this was going to show up and possibility that we were even going to hit that province next turn. Ulm said he's going to be taking this. I'm like, you know what? If you're fighting Lemuria, I said you can have it. I would love to have more water, but it is okay. It's not the end of the world. I feel like I would do a lot better. Here we are just moving around. Site searching here with a Malika. Moving you around. We need to put a castle up here. We need to see what throne this is. So, this is the Throne of Death. Dominion gets death +1. And you get 5 gems a turn. Cool, it also increases death. Let's see what we have here. Spreads Dominion 2. Dominion gets growth +2. So we cancel out the death +1. And we also get 2 gems a turn. So, we just have 2 thrones here that cancel each other out and give us a total of 7 gems and spreads our Dominion. Perfect. Perfect. 5 income a turn? Are you kidding me? That is awesome. And now we even have mages to actually use them. We have a mage to actually use all these gems that we're making here. I mean, even if we can't use it, we can go to Conjuration 3. Is it Conjuration 3? And use Dark Knowledge here. In base game it's 4, and D it's 3. In order to site search everything we have with their death. At that point, we could empower, we can summon, we can attempt to summon, depending on how much we have. But yeah, things are looking up there for their economy. Very nice, very, very nice. I'm a little less critical about always putting 11. These days, I try my best just to put 6. I only put 11 in this case since we were such great scales. We were spreading our scales really, really fast. I wanted that unrest to go down fast, ultimately giving us more money. But it doesn't matter all too much. Good, 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 good. And that is turn 24, guys. I hope you enjoyed. We will definitely see the rest of this war here with Lemuria. Of course, they took back a province this turn. We have Ulm attacking them. We have Nahala attacking them, Nuila. And Krieg is fighting, oh my goodness. Krieg is fighting Kangobia. Now, Krieg has completely surrounded Kangobia except for their fort on 83. So, very, very interesting. Very interesting here. We see another fort here at 96 too, but we know Krieg itself is here at 87 in the swamp. Yeah. These guys had to definitely fight. No, I'm sorry, he doesn't actually surround his cap circle. Cap circle's down here and it has PNG in it. My bad. For some reason I thought this was cap circle. No, they're different. Okay, I'm just talking nonsense. But yeah, regardless, they are surrounded here, so it's going to take him a turn to attack and then get through. Kind of unfortunate for him, but okay. And that's going to be all, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will check you guys, or I will definitely upload one really soon, and you guys should join us again. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.